내가
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Pierce out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at center. Kemba Walker is out there with Young. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Siakam in at the small forward. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Paul passes to Love, and Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Denied! Pierce with the block. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giannis. Back to Walker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Wembanyama against Embiid. Pierce for three. It's good from long range. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Young passes to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock to end the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. From deep, Jordan, good, and Pierce gets the assist.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Walker. Back to Young from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Walker, following the miss by Paul Pierce. For three, Siakam. And no good that time. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 7-point differential. Pierce's shot is good.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Walker is screen on Love. High post, Embiid. Wembanyama on him. And the shot goes down.
That's how you do it down there. You got to be resilient in traffic.
Walker against Paul. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Paul. Walker's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Young.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on it.
Chicago making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in for Wembanyama. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Love. Edwards, he's checked in for Pierce. And Iverson's subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Iverson. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
Outside, Walker. Gobert, the screen. Walker's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Walker. No scoring in this one. Young's shot is good.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
And it's Iverson missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point land. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Now into the lineup for your home team. Joel Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Lowry.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Lowry. Embiid is out there with Gobert. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Mitchell in at the two-guard spot. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket for Middleton.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
And for Chicago, they've got Jordan. Nowitzki is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Iverson in at the one. And here's Gobert after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And now here's Jordan pushing it up, and no one back there.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Siakam is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Lowry. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Iverson grabs the board.
fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And the basket by Edwards.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Changes for Chicago. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Olajuwon, and it's Rose in for Michael Jordan. Here is Lowry, still without a basket. Going inside. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Chicago. They've scored 10 straight. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Young dishes to Butler. Embiid wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Embiid's got 5 now.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
From deep, Rose. Nowitzki, the pass to Wembanyama. And Embiid with the block.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
Siakam, that's good.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA. Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with.
Three-pointer, Lowry traps in the tray. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Iverson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And Chicago leads by 14. Young against Iverson. Gobert with a screen on Iverson. Young fires away from outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Chicago. A shot off that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Down low and stolen by Nowitzki. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Edwards. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And 12 points for Anthony Edwards. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Chicago making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Durant comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Paul Pierce is checked in for Edwards. And it's John Morant in for Allen Iverson.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
And Morant gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Butler. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler with the bucket down low.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Chicago leads by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Siakam. Young is out there with Kemba Walker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in at the center position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. KD with the bucket.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Siakam outside. Walker against Morant. Walker's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Morant finds Olajuwon. Fires, high post, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Olajuwon.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5, buries it from three-point range.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pierce for 3. Good on the triple. Pierce has got 10.
How about the response from Pierce? Right back at you.
Outside, Walker pass to Embiid. Morant with the steal. Pierce with a wide open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. 12 points for him.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for John Morant. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Walker the pass to Embiid. That one goes. Count it. That's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
Here's Walker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Jordan. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Olajuwon's checked in for Nowitzki. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Young outside. Gobert with a screen for Young. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Jordan. Second chance effort. He lays it in.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding. And the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
Walker the pass to Young. Gobert with a screen for Young. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert, no good. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Playing Lonzo off ball, pun intended, and he knocks it down.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Young from deep three-point territory. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pierce. They get it back. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The inside game of ball is there. As he gets stronger, I think it could be a real weapon for him.
And Young kicks to Walker. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago with the ball. Jordan can't get it to go. Stolen by Ball. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Siakam. That 3 off the mark. Now Ball lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so it's Chicago with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, Kevin Love out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Iverson. And it's Nowitzki in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Young, following the basket by Chris Paul. And Middleton kicks to Siakam. Gobert with a screen on Love. Siakam misses. Siakam's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here is Lowry, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Gobert. Middleton the pass to Young. Love against Siakam. 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love.
Boy, I love to see Siakam this aggressive, challenging the defense and forcing them to commit fouls.
The first free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Right wing for 3. Love. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Iverson against Lowry. Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And here's Love for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nowitzki, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lowry can't get it to go. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Edwards. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Middleton. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Paul dishes to Iverson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Sinks the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the basket by Lowry.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Lowry from outside. No good there. Iverson with some nice D. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Lowry from outside buries the long-range jumper.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Paul kicks to Nowitzki. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young with no one around. They grab their own miss, and Adebayo throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. Nowitzki for 3, good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Lowry passes to Young. Nowitzki with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Siakam pulls it in. Pass to Lowry. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.